Never, ever, ever again. East Java, for all you Bali tragics out there, head a little bit further to the west and check out East Java.
Yes, we managed to spend I think a whole week in East Java, and that is like the minimum amount of time you should spend in East Java. There is so much to do. We saw mountains, we saw waterfalls, we saw beaches, we saw islands, we saw colourful towns. There's so much you can do in East Java, so you really must put that on your Indonesia itinerary if you're ever heading there. So we arrived in East Java in the Surabaya airport, and we arrived pretty late, so we decided to stay one night in Surabaya before heading to the town of Malang.
First we went to Jodopan. It's a colourful city. It was a slum area originally. They were on the brink of eviction until some university students had come up with the great idea and painted the whole town different colours.
Yeah, and all awesome murals and some recycled artwork.
And if you've got a drone, it looks pretty amazing from the air.
Wow.
Tumpak Sewu waterfall, get there right now. No, but all seriousness, this is one of the most epic waterfalls we've ever seen. Definitely the largest, and once again the drone just put out some amazing perspective on this huge waterfall, and what an amazing experience.
Probably the best waterfall we've seen. We ended up hiring a driver that took us about an hour and a half from Malang to go and visit the waterfall early in the morning, and we just admired the waterfall from up above. You can walk down, but we admired from above. It was quite foggy, but it really shone once the clouds went away.
We're just waiting for a bit of the fog to clear. Every time it looks like it's going to go, it just comes back, but hopefully it leaves and we can get a few good photos. From Malang, we then cruised to Mount Bromo. We actually stayed in Chamorro Lawang, which is the village inside Bromo, just so that we didn't have to wake up so early to go and visit the volcano and the sunset spot, the sunrise spot. Unfortunately, it was pretty rainy. We did enjoy a beautiful sunrise, one of the best we've seen, but it was short-lived. Just the clouds rolled over and sort of our whole Java experience, lots of rain, but you know, you just got to be lucky. But it was still amazing, still a beautiful morning.
I think one thing I should say though is that they have heaps of horses at the base of the volcano that will take you up to the crater, but we advise not doing that because they aren't treated very well, and I think it's only a 10-minute walk anyway, so just suck it up and walk up to the top.
Of our Java experience so far. It's raining.
So we know that we can climb up to the volcano crater, but we actually have no idea where to go and no one else is here, so we don't know what to do.
So from Bromo to Banyuwangi, we actually used the Java train system for the first time, which we were very surprised. It was very good.
Yeah.
So we just come down to Probolinggo station from Bromo, and now we are headed to Banyuwangi on the train, and Bree is excited. So our first day trip in Banyuwangi, we went to Red Island, which was a much needed beach stop
Yeah.
because we hadn't seen the beach for a good 2-3 weeks. So, one of the main things that we were planning on doing was Mount Ijen.
Oh my god.
Never, ever, ever again.
No, once is enough, and
Yeah.
it was probably too much.
So actually, after our day trip to Red Island, there was another woman staying at our homestay who was going to Ijen that night, as in midnight. So we decided, stuff it, we'll go. No sleep, and then head up to Mount Ijen to do the trek, and then trek down in and see the famous blue flame.
So much to say about Mount Ijen. So firstly, it is a leave at midnight, a 1 hour drive, although I think it's meant to take longer, but our driver was speeding, and we got there at 1 a.m. And then we had some fried banana and some tea, and I think it was about 1:30 that we started walking up to the top of the crater.
The smell,
Sulfur is disgusting.
we never want to smell that smell ever again.
Unfortunately, we are smelling it regularly because our clothes still smell like sulfur. I think it takes about 10 washes to get it out of your clothes. So that wasn't that enjoyable.
We decided to trek down to see the blue flame, which was pretty amazing.
The blue flame is one of 2 flames in the world. So there's one in Iceland and one in Mount Ijen. So it was good to go and see something so rare.
Mount Ijen is definitely one of the most unique experiences we've ever done. It's amazing to see the landscapes in the volcano, although we had plenty of fog and didn't even really get a nice sunrise.
No, we didn't actually see the sunrise at all because of the fog, and we breathed in so much sulfur. Once you're down in the crater to see the blue flame, there's heaps of sulfur clouds that will come and suffocate you. So please make sure you've got something you can put over your mask for extra protection.
Yeah, after seeing these miners coughing and spluttering, walking down and then up with 80 kilos of sulfur hunched over their shoulders for very, very little money. I think it was about $8 per trip, and if they're lucky, they'll do 2 trips a day. But after seeing that, I'll never complain about work ever again.
No, so it's really heartbreaking to see that.
Don't film me.
I'm so confused right now. Is it morning or what? So it's like 5 to 12 and we're about to head up to Mount Ijen for a hike to see a sunrise. We have not had any sleep. So, still a little bit hungover from Mount Ijen. We went on another day trip, and this time we headed to Bang Sring and then caught a boat out to a little secluded island which isn't inhabited but has some really nice snorkeling spots.
That was Tabawan Island.
Basically just sat on the beach and relaxed because we were still very exhausted from our adventure bender, pretty much what it was. We snorkeled, relaxed, and it's very relaxed out there. There was no one there. One disappointing thing was the rubbish that was there, and now there's no shops, no houses, no nothing there. So it's either people who visit leave their trash there, or it's all just basically coming from the mainland and getting swept up on shore, which was quite disappointing because it was such a beautiful, beautiful island.
So we highly recommend putting East Java on your Indonesian itinerary. It is literally just a ferry ride over from Bali. We ended up finishing in Bali and catching the ferry from Banyuwangi to Bali. It's only 1 hour and then a 4-hour bus ride back to Canggu.
Alright guys, that's all for this vlog. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button. Next time we're off to Komodo Islands.
See you then.